I thought it was timely to check in with everyone and just see how you're all going in the uncertainty and the emotional roller coaster that we are on right now dealing with COVID-19. As a small business owner, it has been a real challenge to adapt, and there certainly has been lots of mixed emotions, and you do feel like you're going on an emotional roller coaster. And I thought it was really important to acknowledge that. And last week, it wasn't till late last week that I really thought about this and put it in the context of grief and loss and change. And let's face it, a lot of things have changed in a very short period of time. And if we go back into Elizabeth Kubler-Ross's cycle of change, she talks about denial. And then she talks about anger and frustration. And then she talks about anxiety and depression. And finally, she talks about acceptance. And when I thought about it, I could see that, how for myself and many of the people that I was in contact, we were reeling in all of this change, and there was a lot of grief and sense of loss. And it wasn't until I actually articulated this with a friend that I really, it helped me. It was like one of those light bulb moments where I went, wow, I am grieving and this is hard. And then I started to work with myself on how do I move to acceptance. And I'm not saying that the roller coaster of emotions doesn't come and go. I certainly have waves of anxiety and frustration. But the more I focus on acceptance, the more I'm able to calm myself. And the more I'm able to move to an action plan. And I think that's what's really can help a lot of people get through this. The acceptance. And okay, so what actions can I take right now for myself? What other actions can I take for other people around me, family, friends, and customers? This action plan gives us a sense of control. And I think the other thing that I've learned is that it's okay to ask for help, to put your hand up, to share how you're feeling. And I think that's really important as leaders, to be able to do that, and also that shift to be able to offer help to other people. So for me, that's been one of the biggest learnings in the last 2 weeks, that move to acceptance, accept that I need to adapt to the change, that our business needs to adapt. The way I communicate with coaching clients needs to change. The way I deliver our training needs to change and adapt. So to wrap up, I think it's really, the key word here is acceptance. And accept that we need to think about how we want to show up with ourselves, with our partners, with our team, with our colleagues, with our business, and with our customers. And finally, I would like to say that if anyone is struggling and needs some help, Peter and I are always here and certainly would do everything that we could to help out. And sometimes it's just about asking.